Hi guys, welcome back to another Transformers toy review. We're having a look at another figure from the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron trilogy line, and this is Autobot Ratchet. Again, I've had this one kicking around in a box in a garage for a little while. Finally getting around to taking a look at and doing a review on this guy. He is essentially a retool of Ironhide with a few kind of extra things thrown in. So here you are, you've got him packaged in his robot mode. His head's sort of down a little bit, but you can see obviously they've done some changes to their head there. So it's a new head sculpt or changes to it, which looks very nice. And he comes with a few kind of little extra weapons and things, which you can see just in the corner there. And on the side here, you get a picture of him in robot mode. He's charging into battle and a few of his extra accessories. And then here on the back here, you get a picture of him in his vehicle mode. This one here, which is like a medical bay, which is really nice. It's kind of a nice touch. I think it's kind of a little bit of a nod to the original G1 figure, which had a bit of a medical base and the same sort of accessories. You know, they look very similar, I would say. And then kind of standard artwork on the side there. So that's it. What we'll do is we'll open them up and take a look and see what you think. Right, here we are. We've got him in his robot mode. Accessories that you get with him is this kind of piece here, which seems to kind of split off. So you get this piece here, which is kind of his ratchet, and then this piece here seems to can split off into two pieces essentially. And it looks like they have it on the box anyway, that he has this bit plugged into the back here. He's got this coming around. I mean, you can have it however you want it really. And then he's got this in his hand like that. So you can have it however you want it really. These are in this kind of off-white plastic, which is then painted silver, which is done nicely. You can hold that in his hand either way, like that, or you can peg it onto the sides in any of the little holes. Same with this one as well. So I mean, you could hold that in his hand if you wanted to as well. So you could have it like that if you wanted to as well. So you've got a few different options in terms of displaying it and how you want to do it. The figure himself is pretty good actually. I like the look of him. The only thing is the head sort of looks down a little bit and you can't sort of force it up, so you kind of have to bend the legs in a way to make him sort of like look up a little bit like that. So that's the only sort of downside. And you've got some paint on the front cab section, which is white paint all around the side, which is painted on this blue translucent plastic here. You've got red paint on the top here. There's a little bit over there, and you've got your Autobot symbol here. Red paint on white plastic here. And there are little bits where it's kind of gone out, or there's a little bit of overspray possibly. Pardon me. And then on this side as well, it's a little bit sloppy. It kind of, you get full coverage here, and it looks like there's a little bit over on this bit and a little bit under on this side, and again little bits kind of in and around here which are a little bit on the sloppy side. Legs are done fairly nicely. Again, you still get a little bit over, and then you've got this kind of weathering kind of splodges which are on the feet, well, in and around the feet, mainly in the boots, not so much around the kind of top half of the figure. And then you turn it around here. The wheels and everything are just done in a slightly off-white kind of plastic here. And then we'll see this in the other mode, but you can see this weathering here, which is done for the bumper. You've also got peg holes here for your different weapons, and on the side here, so you know you can pop these things on here should you wish to. So you've got plenty of options for that. I do like the fact that they've done the weapons different to Ironhide. It's quite a nice little touch. And in terms of articulation, it's what we come to expect from the previous figure. No changes really. So the head goes down, and then I don't know if you will click back in any further. You can't really get the head back any more than that, but the face is brilliantly done. It's great sculpt. You've got a real light grey in there, blue for the eyes, and this almost like gunmetal grey here for the kind of crest, which is done brilliantly. You get waist articulation here, and that goes all the way around. The arms, a bit of up and down here in this joint, go all the way around, out like that, round like this. You get a swivel here which goes all the way around, and also an elbow which goes up to there, and the fists do also rotate around as well. So plenty there. The legs, I'll just move the arms up out of the way, can go forward like that, back all the way and out all the way. Good tolerances. Swivel at the top there, that goes all the way around, and a bend in the knee, which gives you plenty. And the feet, you've got a tilt that comes out this way, no forward movement, no backwards movement, so you've just got the tilt there, which is plenty. You've got some more holes on the side here for displaying or storing weapons as well. Doesn't this look as if you've got loads of places for kind of blast effects and things like that? Normally there's a few little notches where you can attach various different ones. There's one here, it looks like. Can't see any others, which you may come across them as we go through and look at the figure. What we'll do now is I'll skip over the transformation to the vehicle mode, and we'll show the vehicle mode next. Or should we go? Yeah, we'll do the vehicle mode, and then we'll take a look at the what do you call it? The kind of repair bay mode. Just to show you on the instructions, it shows you some of the different configurations that you can have with this. So with these two bits here, it calls it a protraction magna hoist. It calls this little piece here a laser scalpel, Magno-Wrench, and protraction laser launcher as well. So it just shows you the kind of different configurations for it there as well. And on the instructions it does show transforming from robot mode through to the kind of repair bay mode. So what we'll do now is we'll get him transformed and we'll take a look at him in his vehicle mode. Here we are, got Ratchet in his vehicle mode. You know, there's not loads to write home about on this one. It's as I said, it's a repaint of Ironhide essentially, but it is kind of a, you know, Cybertronian mode for Ratchet, Cybertronian kind of ambulance. So it looks pretty cool in these colours. Obviously the red and white is the same as it was before. Only on here you can now see the headlights and the front bumper here, which has got some weathering which is added to it nicely. Don't know if it would look better with darker wheels, but as they are, they look fine and they roll okay. You've got all the weathering on the back here, which is from the robot mode. Nothing on the feet at all, but again, some more pegs, holes where you can add in various different weapons. And the configuration, it kind of shows on the back here. It's having it like this, I think, with both kind of plugged in. I mean, you can just have the one plugged in if you want, but kind of shows with both plugged in either side, and then you just plug this in up here, and then this can go in any of the different ones, but it just shows it in that one. So you can do that, and it kind of all holds together well. It does the job. No frills really. I imagine most people are going to have him in his robot mode, but it does look alright in his vehicle mode. The medical bay, I tried doing that, to be honest with you. I wasn't that impressed with it. it is kind of a fan mode, but they've kind of just stuck it on the instructions. Really, I can't see that it's kind of in between the two modes, to be fair. So you kind of do it as if you're transforming back to robot mode. So you fold these legs back in and peg these bits together, and all you then do from there is you kind of have these bits round here like that, and then fold the arms round like so, like that, like that. It doesn't appear to be anywhere for these to sort of peg in, but they kind of just sit in there like that, and essentially that's your repair bay. And then you get hold of these pieces here, and you can have them pegged in like that, like that. But yeah, it's not great. I mean, obviously you can get a little Micromaster in there, that's not an issue, but it's just a bit uninspiring. So if I get hold of a Micromaster, I'll show you what it looks like in terms of scale. Right, let's see who we've got. Right, so I've got one here. Can't remember what this chap's name is. So get him in here. You know, and he can sort of lie on there fairly comfortably. You can kind of make it look as if he's repairing or doing something to him. So, you know, in that respect, it's not hateful or anything. It's kind of a bit cobbled together, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. I don't think most people are expecting to have this included, but it would have been better if you could just plug these onto the side or do something like that. Anyway, but anyway, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching the review, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.